Hey, how's everybody doing today? My name is Mohammed Abdallah. I'm a grad student here at Grand Canyon University, special education program. So today we'll be discussing different techniques and frameworks that special education uh, educators use while dealing with certain scenarios in class, and we'll be doing a case study on a couple students that the template offered us. So, as we know, there's evidence-based practices like the MTSS, multi-tier system support, universal design for learning UDL, and response to intervention RTI, positive behavior intervention and support PBIS, direct instruction DI. And mastery learning allows teachers to provide differentiated instruction, behavioral support, and academic intervention during the classroom. So the first student I have over here is Ryan. So Ryan is a student with Down syndrome and significant academic delays. Within the MTSS, Ryan would receive the Tier 3 support, intensive support, including individualized instruction and specialized services. We would use the UDL and appropriate means of representation, visual supports, interactive technology, different methods of incorporating Ryan and trying to strengthen some of his cognitive skills. Also, through direct instruction, Ryan could learn foundational skills of repetition, guided practice, and just mastery of learning simple concepts through these assistive communication tools. So that would be the way that I would deal with Ryan in the classroom, just a simple perspective. The next student I have over here is Sobhan. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Sobhan. It could be, I don't know if it's the Indian version or the Arabic version. Arabic would be Sobhan. Regardless, Subhan is a mild intellectual impairment. He participates in some general education classes throughout the school day under the MTSS. She would likely receive the Tier 2 targeted support. She's a little more higher functioning than Ryan, who has complete Down syndrome. For Sobahan, we would use the MTSS. We would use the Tier 2 support, and under UDL, we would do different varied instructional materials, auto books, graphic designers, interactive learning platforms to support and improve his comprehension skills. Direct instruction could help strengthen foundational reading and math skills throughout explicit teaching of phonics, numbers, simple vocab, just a lot of repetition because, he's mild impairment and through work and progression, we could all help improve their learning skills together in the classroom. The next student we have over here is Chola. So Chola, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but it's kind of, that's just the X, was recently diagnosed with dyslexia and performs below grade level in reading and math. With an RTI, he would most likely receive Tier 2 or Tier 3 reading interventions, including structured literacy programs, designed for students with dyslexia. Using UDL would be using the same things, more a lot of audiobooks, a lot of speech to text technology and visual supports. Obviously, with dyslexia being a speech impairment, it could be improved dramatically just with a lot of modeling, phonics patterns, mastery of learning. So the more and more that Cholette gets accustomed to this stuff, and responds to this Tier 2 and Tier 3 reading interventions, over time we could also improve his, we could limit the effects of dyslexia on his reading and comprehension skills. The next student we have over here is Russell. So Russell has EBD, which is emotional behavioral disorder. He performs academically at grade level, but struggles with emotional regulation and impulsivity. We'd be using the PBIS strategies. I think it would be perfect for this model of behavior. We include clear expectations, positive reinforcement, and frequent feedback to Russell. So we see here that academically he doesn't struggle. It's more of an emotional behavioral disorder. With an MTSS for this student, we would likely use Tier 2 and 3 behavioral supports. These behavior intervention plans developed the behavior specialist instruction. I feel like the students that have these emotional behavior problems, we just need to be there for them all the time. Ask how they're doing, how things are in the house, how just check on their social network. You learn a lot, about that student overall. Overall, we could also we see that applying these frameworks, MTSS, UDL, RTI, PBIS, direct instruction, and mastery learning allows teachers to create an inclusive learning environment by combining these interventions and explicit instruction. And we could also, make sure that Ryan, Subhan, Cholet, and Russell all are, all their needs are being taken care of. And that's all I have to say. And thank you guys, and have a great day.